When William Carter Murhoff was a volunteer coach here at Lakeshore Playground in Metairie, his players knew him simply as Coach Carter. Now we're learning the 49-year-old is accused of sexually abusing at least one of them, just 10 years old, back during the 2014-2015 season. The abuse allegedly happened at Murhoff's home in Metairie, while the young victim and the victim's family were here visiting. Authorities say the boy went into a bedroom to lie down and take a nap. According to JPSO, Murhoff got into bed and pulled down his shorts, rubbing his genitals on the victim's butt.
It's pretty alarming because it's not the type of neighborhood you expect that.
Another victim, around the same age, came forward after Murhoff was arrested to report that the volunteer coach inappropriately touched him on multiple occasions between 1994 and 1999. It's unclear if this victim was also coached by Murhoff. Recently, neighbors say they have noticed some unusual behavior at the man's home on Senna Drive.
He was hanging out half undressed many times, just kind of looking, making noises, laying down on cardboard boxes. He was taking a shower in his driveway one day.
The one-time coach was arrested outside of his home July 13th after JPSO deputies were sent to his house because he was allegedly harassing drainage workers working in the area.
That used to be a pretty quiet home before, just a regular, suburban home.
Murhoff remains in custody at the Jefferson Parish Correctional Center. Paul Dudley, Eyewitness News.
Murhoff was arrested for one count of sexual battery in the incident from 2014-2015 and one count of sexual battery for the series of incidents believed to have happened in the 1990s.